Well, good afternoon again. Monday, weekend's gone, innit? Oh, hot weekend, wasn't it? Hot. Bit cooler now, anyhow, but it's going to warm up again, they reckon, by the end of the week. But we'll see what happens then, anyhow. I hope everybody's all right. A few more people down here now, innit? Some more shops opening up, which is a good sign, really. So just look after yourself, take care. Just be careful. All right. Now, this one's called Richard Henry's Birthday by Herbert Lee. Postman come yet, ever? Asked Richard Henry as he came down from bed, rubbing his eyes. No, cried Mother. Many have returned, said Father. What are you going to give me? Oh, 'tis my birthday, you got to give me something, said Richard Henry. I'm 10 years old, eh? How old are you, Mother? Oh, 25 come next Ferny harvest. You said that last year and the year before. Yes, said Mother, but you see what awful weather we're having. A woman to get 25 and then stop for 10 years. They're different from men, quoted Father. How old are you, Father? Oh, asked Richard Henry. Oh, make up for yourself. I started work when I was 10 years old and been working underground for 20 years. I know, said Richard. 30. 33, said Mother. He was on sick for 3 years. He never counted that. When I was 10 years old, my father gave me 5 shillings for my birthday. What did I do? Went and bought a pair of hobby boots and a miner's hat. Started to work underground up Dole Cove and been working hard ever since. Bit of it, I bought a penny black lead pencil and learned to use it. I'm waiting for the postman, said Richard Henry. Uncle Matty never forget me. Last year he sent me money box made like a little house. Said Father. And wasn't long for there ought to have been a notice in the window, house to let. And Martha made a very nice pair of trousers out of poor Uncle John's trousers last year for her birthday, remarked Mother. Yes, and when I wore 'em, I had some job past the pub every day, said Richard Henry. Here's Aunt Mary coming up the path now. Mind you thank her for the present, Richard Henry. Father said, I thought somebody was coming. Silver teapot is took out and the tablecloth down. We always use newspapers in weekdays. As soon as Aunt Mary entered the kitchen, up goes Richard Henry and thanked her for the present. Oh, that's all right, she replied. That wasn't much. That's what Mother said, answered Richard Henry. Some words have different meanings, said Mother. I know when I took Richard Henry to school first day, the teacher told him to sit on a form for the present. She hadn't given one for that day to this. Anybody ought to be very careful. I had a very dear friend, and she was talking about how cheap soap was and how people needn't go dirty. Next day 'twas her birthday, and not thinking, I sent her a little box of toilet soap. She sent them back to me when 'twas my birthday, saying how she heard the soap was going up. Couldn't call it many happy returns, remarked Father. How many birthdays did Adam have? Asked Aunt Mary. You don't know yourself, do we? Asked Mother. Only one, replied Aunt Mary, the same as all of us. After that, we keep up the date every year. Takes some keeping up for Mother. Brother, he got 12 children, more dates than was on a date pudding. Put all your presents upon the table so we can all see them, Richard Henry. Small table will do, said he. Feather's watch is the best of all. Only I got winding up 3 times a day. Ought we to learn to tell the time, remarked Feather. I can tell dinner time, tea time, and tell when I've had enough and got stop. What more do I want tell? Run to the door, Richard Henry. Postman's coming up long. Letter for me, said Richard Henry. Postman got some bagful. Said African mail is in. Open up, don't stand there gazing at him. Dear Richard, Matthew, John, James Henry, I now take my pen in hand. Wouldn't take in his mouth, suppose, said Father. To write you these few lines to wish you many happy returns on your birthday. Enclosed, please find a Kruger sovereign. Haven't forgot to put in like he did before, asked Father. No, here 'tis, said Aunt Mary. 'Tis lovely, real gold. You're a lucky boy. Yes, said Richard Henry. Lower back pawning once a year. I'd rather have a mouth organ. Knock to the door and Richard Henry answers. 'Tis the postman come back and he forgot he had this parcel for me. Who's it from? Inquired Mother. I don't know, till I open. Where's the knife? Untie the knots and sever the string, said Mother. At last the string was taken off, and out fell a mouse organ with two sides to it, and a card from Farmer Giles, hoping Richard Henry would come up to his garden and play it to frighten away the birds. The very thing I wanted, said Richard Henry. I'm so glad. Good old Farmer Giles. Feather shook his head and said, the only thing I hope is I catch a cold and get hard of hearing again, that I shan't hear he playing it. Now come on, draw up your chair. I got a nice hot teddy pasty each. Feather started to sing, Happy Birthday to You. Mother told him to shut up. He was frightening the canary. This here one is called Sammy Had a Donkey. John Prowse. Sammy had a donkey. He wasn't very bright, and if you tried to turn him leftwards, he would veer off to the right. Sometimes he would gallop, and sometimes he would crawl, and he'd sometimes dig his heels in, and he wouldn't go at all. His eyes were different colours, and he only had one ear. He was knock-kneed in his front legs and bandy in the rear. His teeth was broke and busted from chewing on a slet, and his tail was short and stumpy where he pinched him in the gate. One day I says to Sammy, how is it, oh my dear, that you bought that bloomin' donkey and you've kept him all these years? I'll tell you how it is, he said, and pointed to his wife. We'd a reckoned that there animal have saved our married life. 'Cause I'm nothing much to look at when all is said and done. My face was slapped together when the Lord was having fun. And my beloved missus, she won't never tell a lie, so I wouldn't pay her compliments for fear of her reply. But since I got that donkey, 'tis like Christmas every day. I'd a tell her how she's pretty, and she'd a look at me and say, Dear Sam, I give 'ee kisses, and I'll sit upon your lap. 'Cause compared to that there donkey, you're a handsome looking chap. Thank you very much.